All right, what's up with everybody? I'm gonna go over the MYZONE. This is part two. I know it's kind of light on the MYZONE, which we have at Knockout CrossFit. I'm gonna answer some questions people have asked. Just wanted to kind of give an update from what's been going on since I've been on over the last, I guess, about 3 weeks collecting data. So I'm gonna try to keep this video short, but I'm gonna try to answer some questions people have asked me in this video and some of the benefits. Okay. Now, once again, dealing with the MYZONE, you can get the app, get it on your phone. When you come in, one of the things that you would want to do is go ahead and I'm going to show you what it looks like on your phone. Well, that's a little crooked. And basically, you got on there, your home, connections, my metrics, challenge, workout, and your MZ chat. Okay. When you want to work out, you click on the workout button, and that's what it looks like. I have it on now, showing my heart rate. Up at the top, you'll see the name for Shane, then the little fire symbol. That's what the calories burn. The battery is in the middle. The occupancy, not occupancy, but the effort level, which is real low, it's in the red over there in green, and then then you have your home button. It'll have your time that you have it in your date. Okay. So that's what it looks like off the workout screen. Also, you can get your connections. You can connect with other people from at the box who are on it. Once you get to your home page, then it'll show like your workouts and everyone else in the box, or people who signed up, or who you friends with. It'll show their workout as well as yours. Okay. So it's real good. You want to go ahead and download the app to your phone, because you can use this when you're working out, on your own, you're doing some running, or you're inside the box doing some extra work on the side. You can look at it, because I like to look at the heart rate. See, it was set up on the heart rate. When we inside the box, it has it with the effort level. The heart rate and the calories burned is still up there, but you can't see it. It's only going in the color codings of the gray, which is basically nothing, under 100 beats. And then you start getting into your blue, your yellow, and your red. Okay, so when you're at the box, once you get close to like 80% or right around 70%, it starts shifting to the yellow as far as your effort level. But I like seeing the heart rate, because for me, the yellow may be between 141 beats to 161 is my yellow, and then red is 162 to 165 is where you start getting into the 90 percentile. So that's where some people may be used to it. So so make sure you have all your info in wodify correct, your weight. If you know your body fat, you can put your body fat in once you log in and do it online. You want to go ahead and get in online too. You want to put as much information as you can in there, so it can give you a much more accurate read of your your calories that you are burning. Now, here are some of the benefits I've learned over the last couple of weeks. One of the things that I've done is, while I'm doing my workouts, doing cardio work, I have my phone up and it'll stay on, and I can see the heart rate, and I can see, like, for example, I may row at, I talked about this before, I may row at a certain speed and my heart rate may be at a particular level, or I may do some dubs and my heart rate spikes up to the red like within the next 30-40 seconds. So when you have WODs, where something where that you're good at, like rowing, or if it's running for some people, but you struggle at wall balls, then you try to get those wall balls over with, but you can know that you can immediately get to the next movement a little bit faster, because as you move into that movement, your heart rate is going to go down, because you've assessed how your heart rate is doing that particular activity. Also, what's unique is, you guys know I do this, a couple of these little crazy cardio stuff with the Briggs workout that has the calorie row, the bike, and the skiers, 180, 60, 40, 20. And when I did it 2 weeks ago, I pretty much was a 80+% higher effort rate. But when I did it this week, it was lower. So I burnt like 400 calories doing that, right? It took me about an hour, 9 minutes, something like that, an hour and 6 minutes. And then this past week, I finished it about 7 to 8 minutes faster. But if you look at my data, I did a post on this, my heart rate was lower and I was working harder, so my condition was improving. as well with it. But I'll burn less calories, and that's what happens sometimes. If you're in the red all the time, you'll burn more calories, but you're not going to be as efficient. You don't want to be in the red all the time. You want to be more in your green and your yellow. Keep your heart rate steady when you're doing the WODs, stuff like that. So, so that's the information you'll get from that. And then let me get to some of the frequently asked questions people have asked me so far. Do you want to be in the red? You do not want to be in the red. I mean, it's going to happen while you go there, but you can't live in the red. That you basically red line. You want to be able to control your breathing, and as your condition gets better, you should be more in the yellow. Now it depends on what that exercise is, but you should be focusing on breathing and pacing correctly to where you're in the green, more so in the yellow when you're doing a WOD. You're not gonna really be in the green. But you don't want to be in the red the whole time. Yes, you will burn more calories, but you're not gonna last long because your heart rate is gonna explode staying that high up for that long. So you will spike in and out of the red, but staying in it the whole time, that's crazy. And the next question was, when it's in the green and the yellow, yes. If you're doing 2 workouts and your cardio was really bad and you were in the red more times during that 20-minute period, you will burn more calories because your effort level is so much higher. But as your condition gets better and you do that same workout, you're going to be more in the yellow, which means you will burn less calories because your condition has improved. So it's taking you less oxygen and less effort to do the same work. That's what you want when it comes to endurance. Now, if you're just trying to, lose weight, burn fat, then go do about 30 sprints, about 30 seconds rest. I guarantee you stay in the red for 30 minutes and you'll be about to pass out and die. But you can do that, but you'll burn a lot of calories. Also about the calibration, the heart rate is that you put your age in, it'll set up a certain way. But what I've learned is over a 2-week period, they'll collect some data. Some of people I've heard of, they automatically change the heart rate range for when it's in the blue, the yellow, and the red. I mean the green, yellow, and the red. Or you can do a request. That's what I did. After about 2.5 weeks of data, I went in and did a request. They recalibrated everything in the system for me according to my workload and them figuring out my rest and heart rate, and they redid it, and now I have that information in there. So some people have heard that it will do it automatically, and some, like I did, I just went and did the request. I went on the website and gave them my information. I'm already on file, and they went ahead and updated it and changed it. How do I take advantage of it at the box while doing your WODs? When you're doing the WODs, you want to take a peek, find out what your name is, which one is your box, and you really want to focus on when you're in your, the number you're looking at, the effort percentage level versus the heart rates, like I like. So, you're probably going to be functioning between 75 to 88, and then sometimes, obviously, when you gassed out, you're going to start hitting that 90% or higher, but really you're trying to stay in between, probably like 78 to 85% effort. That's where you can still keep pushing through. But that's something you have to figure out for your body. Everyone's pain tolerance is different, but that's kind of where you're going. So when you're switching from one exercise to the next, pay attention to see how long it takes for your heart rate to drop down to get to the next movement, and that can help dictate, your rest if it's 10 seconds or less or something like that. And then also the last thing I have as far as disconnect. Let's say, for example, you're doing a WOD and then you run outside. Because it is wireless, on the board it's going to disappear. It's going to like freeze. But the data stays in the chip the whole time. So when you come back in, you'll see your heart rate still there, but your your burn calories, you could be at 500 and then all of a sudden you done ran outside and came back in and now it's on 9, like it reset. It reset on the board, but not an actual chip. So when you're actually done and you take the chip off the belt, it keeps all that data together. So you don't have to worry about losing any information because you lost connection or whatever. No, as long as this is on you, the chip is connected to the belt, that data stays. And then once you take it off, you refresh it. You can do it on your phone. You go ahead and refresh it, and then you'll see everything that was collected on it. So that's the only thing you have that not so much of an issue, but if you're trying to look at how many calories you burn and you're outside and doing stuff inside, outside, inside, you're gonna lose the calorie burn, but you'll still see your heart rate. So when you come back in, you're still gonna see your heart rate or your effort level at the box. You're gonna see your effort level. But that's it. If you got any other questions, you can ask here or ask me at the box. I just wanted to kind of get that information out to you. But it's really beneficial. Something you really should get. It's going to improve your performance. You can see your calories that you're burning. You can see the improvements over time doing the same similar workouts, and you can start learning which particular exercises makes my heart rate go up higher and things I need to work on, and those that other movements that I do pretty good doesn't require me to rest that much. I can just go immediately on it. You can go right to it. But that's it. Hope you enjoy yourself.